Although the coronavirus pandemic has ravaged our country, there has been an increase of golf participation after several years of decline. Golf viewership is up, but the collegiate golf scene is not getting the national recognition it deserves. My plan is to restructure the NCAA Division I Golf Championships to enhance the experience for the players and the fans. First, I will walk you through how the collegiate golf tournament is traditionally structured. Following that, I will look at the NCAA basketball tournament model and use this structure to shape my proposed ideas. I will then discuss the potential courses used for this event, the benefits, and finally, potential issues that may arise. Let's take a look at the team postseason model. There are 6 regional locations and 81 teams in the tournament. The top 5 teams from each regional, based on stroke play scores, advance to the finals, where it will eventually be cut to 8 teams through another stroke play event. The winner is eventually determined with an 8-team match play tournament. The individual tournament is similar but slightly more confusing. Players from each regional qualify for the finals, but they automatically qualify if their team does as well. The final individual event is the day after the team qualifications and is a 1-day event. The issues here are that it's easier to qualify for the individual tournament, and there essentially is only one round to focus on. In looking at the NCAA basketball model, there are 64 teams that participate in the tournament. The first 2 rounds, as seen on the left, feature 8 locations. The Sweet 16 and Elite 8, shown in the middle, are located in 4 different locations, and ultimately, the Final Four and national championship games are played in one centralized location. Here is a layout of the locations of the first 2 rounds from the 2019 NCAA basketball tournament. As you can see, the locations are spread throughout the country in different regions to give fans from all over the chance to attend the events. I will be using a similar model in my tournament proposal. The problem with the collegiate golf championships is that teams are able to bid in order to have their home course as the location. In other sports, such as basketball, baseball, and football, fields are essentially the same size, so location does not necessarily matter. In golf, all courses are different, and having a familiarity and comfort level with the course gives you a significant advantage over people who have never played it. This picture is of Oklahoma State, who won the national championship on their home course in 2018. My proposal is simple. Let's have the college golf tournament mimic the NCAA basketball tournament at the individual level while slightly changing the team method in order to provide college golfers the experience of playing prestigious courses while also taking away any advantage that a home course provides. Qualifying for the individual match play tournament will look like this. There are 31 Division I college golf conferences, so individual champions from each conference will automatically qualify. The committee will then fill the remaining 33 spots by using a ranking system of their choosing. As the tournament advances and the field gets smaller, the courses will become more prestigious to reward the players for their successes thus far. For each regional, I listed out 8 courses to choose from for the first 2 rounds and 4 for the Sweet 16 and the Elite 8. These courses can be rotated year in and year out in order to take the players to different locations each year. Here's a list of the East regional courses that I came up with. Next, we have the South regional courses. As you can see from the previous slide and here, there is a solid mix of both public and private courses in the rotation. Most all of these courses host either collegiate or professional golf tournaments already, so they are well equipped to host these rounds that feature a much smaller field than a traditional tournament. There is a strong Wisconsin presence amongst the Midwest regional courses, but that is because the state has so many prestigious golf courses. Most golfers have a Wisconsin trip on their bucket list because of the great places one can go there. I try my best to incorporate great courses from other states as well. Finally, the West Regional is interesting because of Bandon Dunes. This golf resort has 5 top-ranked courses nationally and provides lodging for its guests. The U.S. Amateur is currently being played there and would be a great place to host some rounds for the tournament. This list looks smaller, but Bandon Dunes creates a multitude of options. Team qualifying will look similar to what is already in place. The slight changes are that there will be 4 regionals as opposed to 6, and there will be 20 teams that make the finals as opposed to 30. Each team has 5 golfers who participate, so there will be 100 golfers at each regional. However, this is extremely manageable for golf courses as major tournaments can have over 150 participants with much more fans. The College World Series is one of the beauties of collegiate sports. College baseball players year in and year out set a goal to end up in Omaha, Nebraska so they can compete in the College World Series. The experience is second to none, and it's extremely marketable for the NCAA and the schools who make it. So, why look at the College World Series in a golf presentation? Well, the NCAA and Golf Channel created their own version of this, the Road to Scottsdale. The finals will now be played on the Raptor course at Greyhawk Golf Club every year. This is not a home course for a collegiate program and thus takes away the advantage that a home course has provided in years past. Also, it hardly rains in Arizona during the late spring and summer, so the likelihood of a weather delay is minimal. I also propose that the Golf Channel broadcast this entire tournament. The Golf Channel is currently trying to grow their collegiate golf exposure, and this tournament gives them a great opportunity. While the tournament will be held during the peak of the professional golf season, I figured that the tournaments could be held on Mondays through Wednesdays and have practice rounds be on Fridays through Sundays to not interfere with professional tournaments that take place on Thursdays through Sundays. This will provide the Golf Channel with live events all 7 days of the week. Now, the benefits. Golfers want to play top courses, and this tournament gives them that opportunity. The TV exposure will surely grow the college golf game. There won't be a home course advantage for anybody, providing an even playing field. And then the tournament will be much easier to follow and understand. Now, let's look at the issues. Naturally, the first issue that arises in most people's minds when looking at this is travel cost. For players and teams who make it far in the tournament, they will be traveling to a lot of different places. Players who advance far in this tournament also will miss more school, so they will have to find a way to complete classes online. Finally, the NCAA is using more courses, so they may have to pay more in order to reserve spots there. While there are issues, I believe the benefits outweigh them in a significant way. Let's continue to grow the game of golf and show our appreciation for the players. I believe that this tournament can be extremely marketable for the college golf game and one that could be here to stay. Thank you so much for your attention, and let's make a difference in these players' lives.